Yeah, viewers all over the world. For some of you that are seeing me for the first time, Ogbuefi Ezeana ugochitubelu na Oraifite ma become Akachugo. I'm an ancient high priest. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Onye na-agba afọ gbaa afa miri emi lụkwazị ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazị m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission bụrụ onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or ordinary evangelist. I'll answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa bụ installing and discharging their spiritual forces. Installing and discharging your forces. Yes. Abịa m ka m kọwara gị the process of installing forces, building your personal altar, or peradventure for any reason you want to discharge them. There is process. Yes. And because people are not doing it the right way from the installing stage and from the discharging stage, that is why some people are falling into traps. Yes. What I'm telling you is that when you want to install more, depending on what you already install, determines the items you need. About nature, they install natural spirits. You look for natural items. Yes, at the peradventure, when you are installing those spirits, you must give them the what we call job descriptions. What you want them to do, the purpose why you are installing them, and for a purpose. Then the terms and conditions, what you will be giving them and what you expect them to be doing. And you now tell them what you will take whenever you want to discharge them. All these things must be described in details whenever you want to install. And whenever you want to discharge is based on that principles of the details from the time immemorial, from the time you are installing them. On that basis, you will use to discharge them. If you did not do it right, you will cry. And that is what is happening even in Nigeria among politicians. They will engage the services of these hoodlums. I call them hoodlums, those people that are going to ballot buses, polling units, and snatch ballot buses, and the rest of them, committing all manner of menace. Some of them are very armed to the teeth. Somebody armed them. And after the election, maybe the person is going to Abuja. Then those boys, those arms, you arm them, they will use it to terrorize even you and your people. All this is what you should know. If you have one action, any action has equal reaction. That is what we are going to dissect today. So if you really want bad days to fall from your eyes, stay tuned and share it. Invite your friends to hear from the horse's mouth. We are saying in the second month of 2026, according to Roman calendar. Our bottle ritual is here ongoing. You can join us anywhere you are all over the world. In the temple, distance is never a barrier in all we do in the temple. So if you want to join us, what you have to do is to make token donation to the account number. Forward their 3 prayer requests. I get them out and actually and I go for the last day, then I mean pay normal. Mena temple to entities support. Then eventually I will be Messaraka one day to walk on the Canada carry over. Nisho to go in temple to go for Kubi in this lie all over the world. The friends of the temple, children of the temple, members of the Restoration Evangelical Mission and Consecrated Group. We keep doing it in the last day of the month. We started this group ritual over 4 years now. Believe in me, we have massive testimonies. So if you have any question in today's lecture or you want us to do deep consultation for you, chat me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number remains. Look on the screen, you see the number. 0805 7837 672. I repeat, 0805 7837 672. Now let's proceed. What I'm telling you here is this. The process of installing more will process for those that are permitted to do so. Not every individual is permitted to install more. Is a gift, special calling. A na-akpọ ya ịdọ mmụọ, mana o nwere ndị ọ dị n'akara aka ha, ndị ọ bụ their calling. O nwere ike iwu an individual, o nwekwara ike iwu group of people. Maka na a na-asị na ochie dibịa chụọ aja, ọ dịka ewere nye ndị mmụọ n'aka. So during the time of our fathers, there was necessity that made them, some of them, to come together and install more. Ana ana obodo dị iche iche ma ọ bụ dọọ mmụọ like alụsị, alụkwụsị. Like in my own clan, we install our own olash, alụsị nwere mmiri, by our own forefathers from my own clan. And that is the reason why we, the living, are the representatives of our ancestors. That is the reason why it's only people from my own clan. Though the Alose is for the general village. But it's only from my own town that we ever serve as the chief priest. This particular Alose was installed because of fighters. During those days, they used to invade our town because we are living in a boundary town with another town. So constantly they invade our town. Probably they want to pursue us so that they will take over. So our forefathers thought it wise to install the deity for primary purpose of protecting us against the invaders. So, and installing it, people from our clans, families came together and in one voice installed the more, and with the details, the primary purpose we call job description for the more. That's how it was installed. I remember there was a time when the last chief priest, the former second to the present chief priest now, passed on. During this era of mad Christianity everywhere, we could not have another person that will take over from our last Eze-Ana. So the place was like deserted for many years, and the spirit, the deity began to speak, that telling our people that if we are no longer interested in his services, we should take him back and discharge him. So, but eventually our people reasoned that thing that made our forefathers to invite them and install them for the first place is still necessary. As we speak now, we have chief priest that is manning the place. If I become the oldest person in my own clan, I will be the chief priest there. So what I'm telling you guys, there was a necessity. There was a necessity why our forefathers installed it. So I'm putting it on to you. If there is any reason for you to install more and you are permitted to do so, please go ahead. For those families that have to open more in their families, maybe there is this Okundi Chie, there is Aquarium, there is Ogbuefi, there is Eze-Ana, and so on and so forth in your own family or Obiono. Don't be in a haste to go and destroy them. There must be a purpose why your forefathers thought it wise to install those altars. There is a reason why your forefathers invited those spirits and installed them, for them to be in the midst of your people, for the purpose of doing what they invited them to do, what they know how to do best. So for you to install more, there is necessary items depending on the work of that particular spirit will do. Example, if you want to install the god of iron, you need in your understanding that some iron stuff, yes, will be among the things you use. Yes, the same thing as case may be, depending on the moich or the door. Yes, so the moich or the door determine the items involved. ọ bụrụ na mmụọ na-achụ ndị amoosu, ịmarugo na the items ga-adị ya ga-abụ items na-achụkwa ndị amoosu nwere the energy. So before you destroy any altar installed by your forefathers, ask yourself question. That thing that made your forefathers to erect those altars is for a purpose. Example, there is some families, because of not getting progress, because of not multiplying, their forefathers, in their wisdom, after consultation, they decided to install Aquari for multiplication, the goddess of fertility. Now ask yourself, you that want to go and invite an Ofeke, an outsider in the name of pastor, to come and destroy those ancient altars in your family, what are your alternatives on how to solve that problem of not multiplying that made your forefathers to go and install those altars? If you don't have clarity of what to do, or alternative, genuine alternative, reality alternative on how to go about it, please don't destroy what you cannot create. And for any reason, after consultation, and there is serious necessity for you to send back, discharge your family forces or your personal forces, there is process. It's not what everybody will do, especially when you are not in the known of how the spirit was installed for the first place. There is difference between you that installed an altar and when you want to discharge the spirit behind those altars. You want that install it, you know what it takes you, and you know the job description you give to that spirit when you are installing them. And the note, whenever you are installing spirits, tell them the job description, what you want them to do, the exact thing you want them to be doing, and tell them what you will be giving them, so that whenever you want to discharge them, you offer them those things that you used to be offering them, those things you agree with them, and tell them, thank them for what they have done in the past, and then tell them that their services is no longer needed. Then there is a way you do all the sacrifices. Some requires you taking some certain stuff to Ajofia, I mean the boundary forest between your town and the next town, to discharge them and tag them and ask them to go. If you do it the right way, you will never have any problem. Yes, Igbo altar installed in land of Africa, if you follow the normal process of discharging your forces or your family forces for reason best known to you or your family. But before you do that, consider the reason. Consider the fact that there was a reason why those altars was elected at the first place. So before you discharge it, ask yourself some vital questions. How do you intend to cope? How do you intend to cope? Yes, how do you intend to cope? Do you have any other solution? Again, remember what is happening among the politicians. I said it before. This politician, why we are having serious insecurity on our hands, I can tell you without missing words that our politicians, the elites, contributed largely. Yes, I agree with you that there is no way you will not have people with criminal minds in our society. Yes, I agree with you. And some of these people with criminal minds are amateur. Before these politicians, because of their ulterior motive they have, they went and spoiled them the more. Maybe they are petty criminals without arms. Because those politicians cannot come to me and employ me, even when I was in school. No, it can't. Because how much will you give me? I have my integrity, I have the high value morals because of how I was raised. So I will never engage in anything thuggery. But those people with questionable family background that was not properly raised, they will take the offer, and some of these politicians arm them for their selfish interest to protect themselves and to intimidate their opponents. Now, at the end of the election, they have won the election, and those criminals have already understand that these people will not take them to Abuja, have already used them, and definitely will dump them. Those boys they use, they will never look for a job for them in government offices in Abuja. They will not. Yes. Instead, they have already used them and dumped them. Then the person in question will now move to his office in Abuja. Though those criminals, those thugs, will move on their own with the arms already given to them. Those arms, they will be using it to terrorize others in order to stop money. Because the money is no longer coming from the Oga on the top. Oga have already moved to Abuja. So Oga is no longer funding them the way he used to fund them. So for them, they will use what they have in order to get what they are looking for. So what am I saying? So you can say that, and when they began to terrorize the Arab public, who brought it? Is it not human beings? Is it not one of our own? Is it not politicians that brought it? Those people terrorizing them in their midst. So man is at stake of his own problem. The same way is the same thing that is happening in their various homes. Some families, maybe their great grandfather or maybe their grandfather, that for a reason. I have told you that practicing Igbo spirituality the way it should be is never a crime and does not have any consequence or after effects. But what happens that some people derail and they dive into another area of making charms, terrible charms, for the purpose of dominating. In the village square, he will dominate, he do masquerade of 13, he do all this wrestling, or this maybe he is a hunter, he want to be doing exploit. For that reason, he will go and engage in terrible charms. When the man is no more, those charms will no longer be maintained. Those charms will be terrorizing the family members and the outsiders. The same way thugs will terrorize others after the election when the Oga must have moved to Abuja. So all these things, we should know the rules, the do's and the don'ts. So what am I saying? If you want to discharge more, follow normal process to discharge it so that there will be peace. Let me stop here. If you have any question in today's lecture, you want us to do deep consultation, reach me on 0805 78 37 672 or look on your screen, you see my number. Let us pray. Ekwem na Chineke. Ekwere m na ọ dị ihe siri m ike ka Chineke na-apụghị izi m ụzọ m ga-esi lụgbuo ya n'ihi na ọ mazuru ihe niile. Obi m siri ike na Chineke emeworo m ya gazie. May the blessings of Chukwu pụrụ ime ihe niile be with you all. May you be protected. May you be blessed now and forevermore. Ya gazie. Remain blessed.